Elvis is obsessed with me.
I know. Hey, you guys, welcome to Laura Cain After Dark.
Welcome.
Back after a week off because one of us was on a little trip and two of us can't run the show without one of us. So
you used to.
Not to this extent.
No.
Okay.
Not with all this fancy
I just bring
stuff.
a level of professionalism.
So,
you really do.
And Erik and I, we actually did do a live from his bed on
Yes.
Thursday just to say, hey, we're coming back next week.
We were naked.
No, but you were like barely awake.
Barely is being kind.
So.
Do you know what I did the minute you left?
Fell asleep.
Yeah.
You were like so lackluster. I'm like, what is wrong with him?
Yeah, you can tell when he's checked out.
I was
he was
so tired.
He did not want me.
Won't give you the time.
house.
He won't be mean, but he won't give you the time.
She knocked on the door,
He didn't want
and
me
there
there.
was a minute that I was like, should I just not answer?
I know.
God.
I felt the vibe.
Yeah.
I felt the vibe. I put up my little ring light and everything. He was not having it.
Oh, okay.
No, I think I fell asleep at one point while you were setting everything up. Yeah, I was
Anyway.
tired.
I get it.
Let's get to the obvious thing. My hair.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Can I tell
Is
you
it
the story
longer?
real quick? Okay, so anyway, hello everybody. I'm just so excited to see all your names, and I'm excited to be back on with you.
I'm excited
and
to
I'm
be back
excited
on
to
with
see
you.
you, Brian. I want to hear all about your trip. But
Okay.
let's address the elephant in the room, which is my head. I do actually have a giant
That
head.
elephant's not in the room.
I haven't heard anybody complain about it lately.
I have such a big head.
You're the only one that got that
There'll
joke.
be no one to complain.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have just gone.
My head is so big that I do not fit in extra large hats. I can't wear those cute little hats that girls wear, like the little fedoras and stuff. I can't because they sit on top of my head.
I don't think cute girls wear fedoras.
Okay, well, or big brimmed hats like
To
Sunday
the
brunch.
races.
Yes,
You do have
Where do you live? Like Georgia?
Fantasy world.
Who wears big brimmed hats to Sunday brunch?
the beach.
just
You go to
cute.
the
Yeah,
beach.
at the beach.
Beach
or like
hat.
cute hats.
You do have a
Even-
bigger head than Erik.
Okay, so the ball caps that don't have the adjustable back, I can't wear. They're too
Sure.
small. The ones with the adjustable back, if they're plastic, I have to put it on the very last notch. If it's the Velcro, I have to put it on the very end.
Just get like men's hats or something.
I've tried. Now, I might not look like I have a giant head, but Charlie calls me the other day and he goes, "Mom, I'm mad at you." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "I'm trying on this beanie from Cartwright or whatever, Carhartt."
Yeah, Carhartt.
And he said, "And it doesn't fit my big head." I go, "Well, you got the heater head. I'm sorry. We have giant heads and we have the heater nose. So you've got both those things, and I apologize." So anyway, that is why I frequently, a lot of times, most of the time, have long hair. It's not my own. Duh. I mean, I've talked about it many
Wait,
times.
most women don't wear hats often, so I don't know
Well,
why.
let's get off. I wear ball caps all the time.
Well, then it's not a problem.
And I wore that little orange hat that
Well,
one time you guys hated.
But you're
Oh,
saying the
oh,
reason
oh,
you have long hair is because you can't wear hats. But most people don't, like most chicks don't wear hats.
The reason I have long hair is because I have a big face and a big head, and I feel like hair balances that out.
I think that style is very nice.
Well, thank you very much.
I think you should try a pixie cut.
Oh, hell no. My face, I'd have the
I don't
moon
think so.
face. Yes, I would.
It would look like a
so.
billboard, just like.
I feel like you could actually rock it, and I wouldn't say that about almost anyone.
So remember I told you the story about how I was doing my extensions on the cheap, buying the hair from Temu and putting the tape-in extensions myself after watching a YouTube video.
Yes.
And for a while, those worked. But then they started to get ratty and weird. And then
They were
one
always.
Saturday morning, I woke up.
we might have to.
What? What?
I think I might have on Instagram just Sharon Stoned everybody. I'm not sure.
Would it kill you to wear underwear on Mondays?
With
I.
Erik
Sorry.
Rimmer.
Throw a blanket over your lap or something.
Did he flash you guys?
I'm
you
so
guys can't
sorry.
see, but did he flash you guys?
Hope
Oh,
not.
that We'll look back. We'll look back on this video.
Yike.
All right. I woke
Sorry.
up on Saturday morning. I had one of my extensions where it was halfway down my hair and one was stuck to my cheek. So I was like, and one was poking out. I'm like, you know what? I'm over it. I just can't do this anymore. So I took them all out. I called the first salon that answered in the neighborhood. And I said, I need you to take me. I need a haircut today, like now. And I found a place on University, the nicest guy. I think it was called B&B Salon. I don't know. But I go, okay, I want you to cut my hair because it was like all ratty and straggly underneath the extensions.
Uh-huh.
I said, I don't want it too short because remember that one time our friend cut it like up to here and I hated it.
Who?
I'm not going to say. So anyway, this is the result. I'm still working on it. Thank you very much. I feel kind of naked because I'm just used to having hair covering myself, kind of. But is it sassy? Do I look okay? Am I more approachable?
Yes.
Am I more like attractive?
I love it.
To the other sex?
You're always attractive.
Well,
I just think it looks different, but it looks better because I don't think extensions look great.
No, and I think it softens your features.
Maybe your hair looks softer.
It does.
Well, dare I ask this question?
It makes you look younger.
Are you being honest about that?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but it doesn't make you look older.
Well, okay.
I think I like that. It just doesn't have that effect for me.
We're gonna get out of Brian.
That's a compliment.
Okay, I'll take it.
That is a compliment.
I think it is an improvement.
Okay.
That means you look 10 years younger.
Because I really think the extensions were not working.
Well, you know what? Guess what? If I hadn't outed myself and told you they were extensions, you would have never known.
Yes, I could see them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When could you see them?
Pretty much all the time.
I sit 6 inches from your head, and I could see the tape.
Wait, do you see? Could you see the tape sticking out?
Yeah.
The tape. You could just kind of tell where.
I'm still looking for that photograph, by the way.
All right.
Yeah. Even your real hair extensions were like the most obvious thing ever.
I will disagree with you because those were professional and that was good hair.
I just think extensions just are not the way to go.
Well, sometimes there are sometimes it's really fun to have hair. Like my roommate where he has like such beautiful natural hair and I would give anything.
I don't have thick hair either. I wish I had thick hair. It looks fun to style, but I have pretty thin hair, so I just got to deal with it.
See, I have super thick hair and it's a nightmare.
See, the grass is always greener.
I will sometimes put like the hardest product in it that's like cement and I won't wash it out.
Actually, that's fair. The back of my head is like insanely thick, and I get that.
So what happens if you don't put product in? Is it like curly? Do you have a curly hair?
Yes. It gets super wavy and curly.
Do you have like a red fro?
I look like a
clown?
Huh?
Like a Bozo the Clown?
Yeah.
The red
kind of.
fro, kind of? I want you to rock your natural look.
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. I think you look good with long hair, yeah. Longer hair. I'm letting mine grow out, so.
Single.
Yeah.
Roommate single. I just had an idea.
Oh, really? Just now.
This could have disaster written all over it.
This just involves the four of us.
Okay.
I think real quick though, I know what you're gonna say. I think this time.
No, you don't know what I'm gonna say. It's new. It's a brand new thought.
Okay. So.
I think, and this is coming from me is strange, but I think we should take a road trip, a weekend road trip, maybe like 2 nights or 1 night, and go to a place that has glamping.
Oh,
I just did camping.
Are you insane?
Do you know?
Yes, and I don't do it.
There are bathrooms, there are beds, there are lights. It's glamping. It's not even camping.
Wait, so then let's just get a
is
hotel.
That a hotel?
Let's just get a hotel room somewhere cool.
No. They set up like it's still outdoors, so you kind of have a little bit of nature, but you have like a fun lights, and it's just really.
So
neat.
now here's my question though: how would we do the sleeping arrangements? Because Brian and I can't sleep together. Well, I could sleep with you, and Brian could sleep with Marie.
Oh wow!
You'll be pregnant by morning.
Yeah, with what? My last egg on your floor?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Me and Eric can't. I couldn't keep my hands off him, so we gotta.
Oh my god. Well, maybe there's a place that has like multiple.
Wait, hold
Sleeping.
on. Can we just find a really scenic place and just get a cheap hotel there? Because I feel like that's easier, and then we can do outdoor stuff.
Do you guys want to go to Mexico?
No.
Barry, hi.
My Berry?
No, my Barry.
No, my Berry.
No, my
Hi,
Barry.
Look, I was in Yosemite, and they have a hotel. They have hotel is a strong word. They have a lodge in the middle of the valley, and it looked really cool.
I'm not okay. I've been to Yosemite, and it
I'm
was
not saying
beautiful.
Yosemite. I just
I
drove
know,
there. That's
but I
way
don't
too
want to go to
far.
the mountains.
Okay,
I'm
that's
thinking
fine.
like Joshua Tree.
That's fine.
Or beach, somewhere along like a beach camping.
Why couldn't we go to Joshua Tree and get an Airbnb?
Okay.
Airbnb. Oh, not Airbnb. They're so expensive.
Let me-
Only at certain times.
All right, we can look into it.
Yeah.
Would you be into one of those, those silver campers that they trick out
We're
inside
all
and
gonna
it's
stay
super
in a
neat?
silver camper.
Hell no.
Have you seen how nice
Yes.
the Airstream?
I've seen them.
Mm-hmm.
They're small for 4 people.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to know each other really well.
We need.
You're going to see my dick more than anybody ever has.
Yeah.
Well, guess what you're gonna see?
Oh,
But here's the
God.
thing. I don't really want to.
Yeah, I don't really want to see your vagina as much as I
Well,
like.
I don't want to see your dick, so why don't we just keep our clothes on? Why don't you?
Why are you gonna
wash them underwear?
shower?
How are we going to... We're just going to walk around in, like, what,
do you think,
robes all the
You
time?
go to a nudist colony?
What? I'm not going to a nudist
That'd
colony.
be fun.
No, I'm
Would you
good.
do that, Brian?
No, I would never.
I don't think.
I totally would.
Would you? With
Sure.
me?
He's already nudist.
Huh?
Would you? Okay, you and I go together.
Yeah,
You
I'd
have
go.
to see me naked.
That's all right.
Can we just pick a normal vacation?
We have to do something out of the box, but it
No,
also
we
has
don't.
to involve other people because that's what we're trying to do is meet other people.
Oh, then why are we going on a trip for that?
Because I think we need, first of all,
Why don't we go to Palm
family
Springs?
bonding.
Wait, but what's the guarantee also that why don't we just do family bonding? If this is like a mixture trip, there's no guarantee that whoever we meet will even be nearby. To
Why
continue
couldn't we go to Palm
relationship.
Springs?
Oh, that would be fun.
that.
Okay,
We
done.
can stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
Yes. But
So people there for all
think
of us.
there's
maybe.
going to be mostly people of
A certain
Eric's.
persuasion.
That's fine.
era.
It's a family bonding trip.
Like, I'm going to run around and be like the whore of Babylon? No.
I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't put it past you, but you
No.
deserve to
No,
like
he wouldn't.
fly free.
No.
What? Okay, let me ask you an honest question.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, and you're not going to look bad.
Okay.
Would you, if you met like just the greatest, most handsome looking guy in Palm Springs one night at a bar we were at, would you consider going home with him for the night?
No.
You would not have a one night
No.
stand? Why?
No. It doesn't interest me.
The excitement of it doesn't interest
No.
you? Why not? Is it just gross to you?
No, it's not
Would you
gross
feel bad
to me.
about yourself?
No. It's just not interesting to me.
If the guy was cute enough
No.
and had like a super nice house in Palm Springs and invited us all back to his pool.
Oh, I'd go look at the house and go
But what
swimming,
if-
but I wouldn't. No.
Okay, what if you guys have a serious connection, but like you're not going to see each other again?
No.
You just let it die right there.
Nah.
All right, I get it.
No, I
no,
swear.
I believe him.
You have to get to know somebody first before.
Yeah, I don't like the hooker
Worst
thing.
case scenario, I could see if somebody else was really aggressive, him getting swept up in something, but not like he would not initiate that.
I think I might
That's fine.
want to do that sometime in my lifetime because I've only done it once, and it was when I was 18 in college.
What, have like your slut
Just
face?
a one night stand,
Oh.
period, and never see the person again. Do you think that's something that is I can do?
Matt said naked
Yeah.
and afraid with Laura, Eric, and Brian.
Oh my god!
God. Yes,
Anyway,
I think you could do a one night stand. I think it's very feasible for you to accomplish.
I've never been through a slut stage.
Phase?
And I don't want to call it a slut stage. I just want to say
Phase.
like a experimental era. This could be my experimental era.
It could be.
But I've got to clean my heart chakra first.
No,
because
you
it's
don't.
dark.
You don't need to.
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's dark.
How
And-
does one do that?
Well,
She takes it out to her patio and puts them in the moonlight and pours
I have.
like fairy dust or something on them, and then
I bought a love kit from this crystal shop,
Oh,
and I left it at my
God.
mom's. Unfortunately, I was going to do that to
Guess
try
you'll
to
never
unblock.
find love then.
I did something the other night.
Oh my God, Brian! Guess who's stepping over to my side?
What?
of
Well,
of the world.
And let me just say this.
This
What?
excites me to no end.
I
couldn't wait to tell you.
I was in bed and I was listening to something on YouTube. I think I was probably listening to Judge Judy because I love Judge Judy. So, Marie, would you sleep with Brian?
What
hypothetically,
Jesus
if
Christ,
we went
Erik.
on a family vacation.
No,
Just
don't worry.
in bed together, not sex.
No, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. What? Why? I'm getting my own hotel room. Thank you.
Well, no, if you
All right,
had
I'll
to
sleep with
share a
both
bed.
of you.
Okay, if it's
I'll be the meat in your
hold on.
your
If it's life or death, I'll
female
share a bed
sandwich.
with anyone. But I'll pay for. I'm getting my own hotel room. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Like I don't mind.
Yeah.
But like it would just make more sense to get our own.
Yeah. What? Why is?
I'm just wondering.
Why are you guys
I'm just
bringing this
wondering
up?
if you. I just wanted you. I wanted to know
Would you share a bed with a homeless man if you had to?
if
You don't have a choice. You have to.
this is not. It's not the same.
But why is this the same at all then? Why is this
It's not
coming
the
up?
same at all. It has nothing to like no at all. Like it's not.
I just want to know if you guys are like comfortable enough with each other that you could do that.
I'm
just as
comfortable
friends.
sleeping on my own.
All right,
Thank
whatever.
you.
Sorry, Marie.
No,
Never mind, Marie.
no offense, Marie.
See, Marie. I think Marie would be okay with it because she's
Okay.
just like cool and comfortable with it.
That's fine. No offense, Marie. I just like sleeping alone.
Well, it's one night.
Jesus.
Whatever. Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
But that's so weird.
so
Listen to this. This
So-
is exciting.
whatever happened, it rolled over to a manifestation thing. So as I was falling asleep, the person said, "You must say these 3 things before you go to bed and really, really mean it." So I was like, and I was too tired to turn it off. So I was just like, all right. So I was laying on my back and I just repeated the 3 things the guy said. The next day, first thing, I found $5 on the ground. Then some stuff went down.
Some developments at work
Yes.
that were
Oh, no, not that.
unresolved.
Yes. No, some other stuff went down. And then what else happened?
He also fell asleep to positive affirmations.
okay,
Oh,
hold on.
yes.
Hold
And
on.
so, no,
hold
he
on.
called me and said, "Oh my God, Laura, I did this and it worked." I go, "I
No, it
told
didn't.
you it works. Manifestation works."
No, it doesn't. Okay, hold on.
He's on my side now.
Hold on. Stuff happens every day. If I fell asleep listening to affirmations any random night, I wake up and I go, "Oh my God, this is because I listened to the affirmations."
I never find money. Ever.
And
Yeah, but you only found $5. So
I know.
even if the affirmations worked, they sucked clearly because you only found $5.
Brian, when we're off the air and he can tell you the story, it'll be more shocking to you and
yeah, it will.
exciting.
Let me make you a promise right now. It will not change my mind.
Oh my God, of course not. But you know what? I just want you to know
Okay.
that he has stepped over to the Laura Cain.
I have
fine.
not crossed over with the alien thing though.
Actually, I'm closer to aliens than
Oh
anything else.
my gosh.
But I'm not sold yet. But affirmations, I'll never cross over. It's
I
ridiculous.
was listening to some alien stuff.
If I
last
do a
night.
vision board, then you're in big trouble.
What do you mean? Why?
If I start doing a vision board.
Oh, I
yeah.
know. I haven't even done that yet. We
Wait,
could do
I have an
vision
idea.
boards on our little family outing.
Oh
I'm
my
okay.
God.
We're gonna
I just saw
downtown, go
Brian
to
completely
pools.
check out. Brian
good.
completely checked out. He's
I'll
like,
make
I'm
all
not.
these plans.
Wait, what about this? What if I listen to affirmations religiously tonight? I do all this stuff, and if tomorrow nothing happens, will then you stop believing in affirmations?
She will not.
It's not necessarily affirmations. It's a combo of
oh.
manifestation and listening to things while you're sleeping because they go into your subconscious, and your subconscious rules your being.
Yeah, but not in the way you think it does.
Brian, you know what? Guess what?
This is
Oh
my
no,
field of
are you
study,
two
actually.
fighting again?
You're 24 fucking years old.
Indeed.
You don't know
And it's embarrassing.
everything.
It's embarrassing. I have to lecture someone twice my age on this.
No, you
Yes.
are already an old
3 times your
man
age.
set in your ways, which is not okay.
You're right.
You need to be
3
open.
times my age.
You are tunnel vision and a closed mind.
No, that's not what that is. Closed mind doesn't apply here.
You don't believe in magic. You don't believe in
Should I believe in magic?
No, in the magic of life, in exciting surprises.
But we have different definitions
in
of magic of
angels.
life. You think the magic of life is actually literally magic?
Yes,
No.
and that's what keeps me going.
If it was real, why couldn't you demonstrate it to me?
I can't just. It doesn't happen like that.
Why doesn't it happen like that?
Because
How do you know
takes
how it
work
happens?
to manifest stuff?
How do you know that's how it happens?
I'm starting to sweat.
You know what? I'm not going to bother giving you examples of how it's worked in my life, okay?
Because there are none.
There are a lot.
Like, I have so many examples, too many to list here, even one. But just believe me. All
I'm not
right,
even
we
gonna-
can just agree to disagree.
Okay, we're going to move on because we have
Why don't
several
you
things.
manifest a Palm Springs trip?
That would be amazing.
That'd be fun.
I can manifest that by booking tickets.
But do we want to? The only time I can go would be in August. That would be like crazy town time. That would be like the hottest.
Why is that the only time you can go?
Well, I can't go. I could go at the end of July, but
We're just
still,
going on a
it's-
weekend trip, right?
Well, okay. Here's the deal. I'm going to Oregon to see
Oh, yeah.
Charlie on Thursday. This coming Thursday. And then I have to host the 4th of July parade in Coronado on the 4th of July.
at
And then
you.
I work like that weekend. And then I think maybe in July, but isn't it so incredibly hot? It would be dumb to go in July.
It's not going to be cool in Palm Springs, but that's kind of fun. You go to you sit in the pool, you chill by the pool.
You don't really
pool
go out and walk
service.
around.
I mean, you can.
We can wear Speedos. Brian and I can.
He has a whole drawer full of them.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be hot, but that's part of the fun of Palm Springs. It's unbearably hot. I feel like.
Okay, done.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Wait, we have to talk to Marie first.
I know. Oh, she'll be
We're
down.
already planning.
Okay, so
I'm down. I've been
some
to Palm
other big
Springs in a
news. My daughter, Evan Elizabeth, turns 21
Oh my God.
on Wednesday.
I'm so nervous. I can't.
and Evan and we already, if you're listening or watching right now, turn it off because I want to tell you what I'm doing for you, Evan. So turn off.
Oh, yeah. I got to tell you what she asked me to do.
So I was trying to think of creative things to do because, obviously I'm on a little bit of a budget. And she doesn't really need anything. She told me she
I'm on
doesn't
a
really want
budget.
anything.
Also, let's go to Palm Springs.
I know. I'll save up for
Guess
that.
who's rooming with Eric?
So I thought, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have all the favorite people in her life send me a happy birthday video, a little message, and then splice together the video and then send her that as her card. All her favorite people in the world, her friends, her family. And so Erik is one of them, right? He sends me the video. He has a ball cap on and no shirt, and it's cut off to here. He looks like he's completely naked in this birthday shout out for my daughter.
So I was just doing housework and it was hot. So I was in board shorts.
He's like,
and a baseball.
"Hi, Evan.
And Laura
It's your
goes,
Uncle Erik. Happy birthday!" And I'm like,
and Laura goes, "Are you naked?" I'm all, that would be the creepiest thing ever that I'm wishing a 21-year-old
But that
woman.
it wouldn't be out of the blue to assume that.
I'm gonna have to put in parentheses on the video. He was wearing shorts.
How about
Yeah.
How about he redoes it with a shirt on?
No, it's funny. It's too funny.
Okay.
It's good.
It
Oh
is.
my God, this video is so good. She's gonna love it. So that's big. The other night, I don't know if you've ever done this. I don't know if I should admit this, but I was out late and I had to finish something at work, and I was in the La Mesa area, and it was 11:30 midnight. And I'm like, you know what?
Oh no.
I'm just gonna pull up to work, lock the doors to the traffic center. I already have a pillow in there. I took a blanket from my car and I slept on the floor at work. And I woke up 5 hours later and did my work.
Because you were in La Mesa?
Because instead of driving all the way back home, it's right near where I was. So I was like, why would I waste
La
the
Mesa's
gas?
not far from here.
But the thing is this.
Maybe 15 minutes.
Well, I can't put any more miles on my car. That's a whole nother issue. I have so many issues, you guys. I can't. I'm so stressed.
By the way,
out
can
right
you
now.
drive to when we go to Palm Springs?
No, I would, but
I'll drive.
I am currently living on borrowed time right now because
You're always living on borrowed time.
well, my car, I thought I extended the lease for a month. It was due on the 17th.
Of June?
I got a letter in the mail saying that it had been denied. So I called the financial department
boy.
this weekend. Unfortunately, they were closed, but they said instead of make a payment, do this. It said if your car was impounded or if your car has been repoed, call back on blah, 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 because it's due. It is due. So at
Those
any
don't apply
moment,
to you, though.
what?
No, you're not. You're not at risk of getting impounded yet.
No.
Not yet.
I don't know what it is, but I'm so terrified of calling. All I need is an extension of my lease for 3 months. I have to make up some sort of.
You probably won't get it. But
I know, but I gotta make something up. Because then what am I going to do? What am I going to drive?
Yeah, that.
Just be honest with them.
No, I'm going to say this. Somebody gave me this idea. I'm going to say, look, I'm really sorry. I'm just now contacting you, but I've been out of town and I'm going to be out of town for the next 2 months for a family emergency.
You're going to be out of town
Oh
for
my
2
God.
months.
That is,
No, Laura,
do not
no.
say that.
Why? That'll work.
No, it won't. Like
Sometimes you look at me and you go, you are only 24
because
years old. And then she goes,
they
I'll
will
tell
say
them
this.
I'm out of town for 2
Well,
months.
if you're going to be out of town, why do you need the car?
We'll come repo it. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you who told me that. Somebody who works at a dealership. I won't say which one or who, but that was their idea. They said that would work. So I'm going to try it.
Well, good
So
luck with
I
that.
don't know, but I'm living on borrowed time with that.
Honestly, here's what you do. Go to Home Depot. They do monthly rentals on their trucks. They're ugly, but they drive, and apparently they're not that expensive.
Okay, good, because if you rent a car for a month, it's like $1,200, even the cheapest, crappiest
I think
car.
this is not as bad. I knew somebody
Okay.
who did it for a bit when they didn't have a car.
Oh my God. I would drive a car that was wrapped in like a sign that said Vagisil for 2 months. I don't care.
Would you drive around in one that had a big thing that said like I have anal warts on it?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, we gotta find her
100%.
Like
if it was
beater.
free,
What about this?
I've
Why
had an
don't-
STD. Ask me.
Why
about
don't
it.
you do this? Why don't you go buy a car for like $600?
That
Go to an
is-
auction. Yeah. Well,
I
you need
don't.
the cash.
Okay, I can't say why,
Oh,
but I don't need to do that. All
Right.
I need is a bridge to get from now until November. That's all I can say. Okay.
See if you can get a month-to-month lease on a really cheap car.
Oh my God.
And then just turn it in after 2 months. I don't know if they do that, but you can check.
And then get this. I had an assignment at work today. A lot of my assignments are man on the street interviews. And usually, like I went out the other day because it was the 50th anniversary of Jaws. The
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Love that movie.
me too.
So it's hard to ask people coming out of Walmart or
Why
Petco,
Walmart?
because it's right down the street from my heart, or Vaughn's. It's hard to walk up to somebody and say, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question?" Because immediately they're like, put up a wall, right?
You should wear a shirt that says like,
I wore my iHeart lanyard
okay.
and everything. I say I work for radio station, but then they don't want to be filmed. I said no, it'll just be your voice and no name. I have to explain this. So even the Jaws thing, I just wanted Jaws stories. You would have thought that they asked me like, "How did you murder your child?" Like it was ridiculous. So today they sent me out to get a man on the street interview from people, San Diegans. What are your feelings about the situation in Iran?
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
nuclear weapons in general.
Jeez.
I'm like, this is going to be.
That's interesting.
This is interesting, yes, but scary.
What were the
as
Why would that be
heck.
scary?
Because people either are going to be super passionate and be like angry and
no one
into
should
my
have a strong opinion
microphone,
on this.
or they're going to tell me to put the hand up. They're going to just walk away from me. They're going to tell me to F off. They're going to tell me, no, thank you. I got a lot of that. No, thank you. No. Bye. I'm in a hurry. Blah, blah, blah. So finally, I got some people to talk. But I came back.
What were the sentiments?
They were mixed. They were mixed. There were a few people that were for what Trump did.
Sure.
There were some people that are against nuclear weapons, period. We should not have them or use them. There was somebody who said that, it went back and forth pretty much. And that they were scared. And so I had to put this whole thing together. Oh my God.
This has all been so dramatic.
It's
not that big a
I've had a
deal.
very dramatic day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And one more thing about myself before we get into, we have a ton of Double D news. Oh my God.
Yeah, we have a lot.
A lot of good stuff. I just want to say this, and this is all I'm going to say. But stay tuned because I'm not only going to be on one, I'm going to be featured on 2 national TV shows in the fall. Thank you very much. That's all
Oh
I can
my
say.
God.
My Strange Addiction.
No, but similar. I mean, a lot.
Trainwreck, America or something.
Like,
Oh, I can't wait for the
Oh, please
Poop
don't
cruise.
be. Oh, it's just 90 Day Fiance, isn't it?
No,
that
it's
train
not
wreck. That train wreck thing on Netflix.
Oh, about the mayor?
No, on Netflix, that documentary, and they're all different ones, and one of them's like the poop cruise.
I don't know anything about this.
I saw that, but I thought it was about the mayor of Toronto who was a total train wreck.
No.
It's about like, that's why I won't go on a cruise anymore.
Oh, me either. Hell no.
Because either people get a virus and they're all sick and they're all puking. And then I watched the movie The Triangle of Sadness. And I will never
Laura!
be the same.
I called you and warned you about that movie.
This movie had more throw up in it.
Oh my God. That
I'm
whole
destroyed.
scene.
We've had this conversation
I know,
like 4 or
but
5
I'm
times.
saying-
What was wrong with you that you thought that would be a good idea?
I don't know. Okay. But I'm damaged from it.
I turned it off at that
I
point.
still see it in my head.
Yeah.
It's clear as day. Anyway.
You know what? I'm going to ease up on you about the barfing thing. I can't believe you watched that.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Oh my God. I don't.
Do not watch that.
Oh my God. It was gross.
It's time to cue the Double D music because we got a lot to get
Man.
to.
Speaking
Thanks for
of
letting me vent about a lot of
being
stuff.
scarred by a movie,
What?
I saw
did
the
you
other
see?
night, 28 years later.
Oh, is that like the zombie
It's the,
thing?
it's the third installment of 28 Days Later and then 28.
Okay.
something-
Didn't you kind of know it wasn't going to be?
Well, no, the first two were awesome. They were so, Danny Boyle directed, this is his third time.
Is that to do from Oingo Boingo?
No, it's the guy who did Train Spotting.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, I just want to point out Eric's opinion on this diverges from the general sentiment.
Well, no, the critics thought it was
Really?
delightful, and
Audience scores are still mostly positive, though.
it's like 60% or something. It was one of the worst movies I have ever seen.
Okay.
It was awful.
Man.
And I loved the other two, by the way. I couldn't wait to see this. It took forever to get anywhere.
It is so impossible to predict his movie taste.
And then, okay, go see it. Like, I
might.
absolutely hated it.
I'll make a point right now.
Okay.
Eric really liked the movie Showgirls with
Oh.
Pamela Anderson. And
Oh,
it
God.
was
Pamela Anderson
No,
wasn't in
it's not.
Showgirls.
whatever the one we saw.
The last Showgirl.
It was awful, Eric.
I didn't think it was great. I thought she was good in it, but the movie moved along like an iceberg.
I just remember this was like, I think when this is a couple of years ago now. He came in, he's like, I just saw a movie, The Hitman's Bodyguard. Incredible.
So good.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's not good.
No,
really?
it's hilarious.
It's like, I don't even know if
it's
it's a B
got
movie.
comedy,
I
it's
don't even know
got
if it's a B
action, it's
movie.
got Selma Hayek. Love her.
Okay, so get out your dirt. I want to know what's up.
So it's only going to be going on for another week. I saw it on Saturday. It's in Laguna. Did that dog just fart?
No, I just growled.
Oh. If anybody wants a dog, Laura's got
Stop it. My secret dog. Leave me
one.
alone.
Ugh. And
What were you saying?
it's Cirque du Soleil Echo.
Oh.
It was very good.
Goes to the circus.
I'm
No,
gonna-
Cirque du Soleil.
But that's kind of a circus.
I'm seeing Moulin Rouge tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
Where?
So excited. Civic Theater.
Civic Theater.
Oh, they have
yeah.
Moulin Rouge?
Yes, it
I like
starts
Moulin
tomorrow.
Rouge. I need to go see that.
My daughter said it is the best Broadway show she's ever seen.
I heard
No.
it's very, very
But
good.
Moulin Rouge is good. It's also one of the best movie adaptations of a play behind Chicago.
I loved.
I need to see that again because I don't really remember. I know Nicole Kidman's in it, but
And Ewan McGregor. Oh. I think Chicago's a little better, though.
with Renee Zellweger.
And I forget the other guy. Yes.
Okay.
What?
So, man, these Bravo housewives, they are going at it. So a few weeks ago, Bethany Frankel took a swipe at Erica Jane. Erica Jane is now, she dated Tom Girardi, who was like 100 years old.
She was married to him.
Yes,
Yeah.
for years. And then there was that whole scandal. Well, now she has flipped the switch and she is dating a 34-year-old. His name is Jesse Solomon.
Is he an actor or something?
I don't
Model?
know. He's good looking. So
38.
yes. So Bethany was weighing in on, she weighs in on everything.
Bethany Frankel is so annoying.
Yeah, she really is. So she kind of came after Erica, and Erica did not just clap back. She came with claws out for blood.
On video or on just
on social media.
Oh, okay.
So she fired off a scathing response that sent shockwaves through the Bravo universe, calling Bethany bitter, bored, and perpetually pressed. Erica accused the Real Housewives of New York alum of using her name for clicks and clout. You've built a brand off other women's pain, Erica snapped, but I'm not one of your charity cases. The exchange spiraled into a verbal brawl that fans are already calling legendary.
Okay.
Have you watched Cobra Kai?
No, should I?
I'm just asking because the star of it, Martin Kove, was kicked out of a fan convention after allegedly biting his co-star Alicia Hannah Kim during a VIP meet and greet. According to the report, Hannah Kim told an officer that after taping Kove on the after tapping her on the shoulder to say hello, he suddenly grabbed her arm and bit her so hard he nearly drew blood.
Do you think maybe that he was just having fun? And
I think if somebody bit me, I'd probably punch him in the throat.
Literally, who cares? This is like not even a B-list celebrity. This is like a C or D-list celebrity. I think.
Cher's son, Elijah Blue, was released from the hospital following an overdose.
Oh,
so
what did he OD on?
They haven't released it yet. He lives in Joshua Tree, and the paramedics were called to his house. The report stated that there was a gentleman who was acting erratic. They got there, found a bunch of drugs in the house, and so he had overdosed. So he's out. And I think maybe 2 years ago, Cher tried to get that conservatorship over him because she said he had been doing drugs since he was 11. Oh, man. It's like, dang.
Wait. Nah, never mind.
So when she was married to Greg Allman for that short time.
Doesn't Cher have a super young boyfriend too?
Yeah.
And Madonna.
Yeah.
Her son was doing drugs since 11?
Yeah.
That sounds like bad parenting.
Well, the dad was a heroin addict, I think.
Or genetic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're still...
Well, celebrity parent, I don't know.
I don't know.
You can get lost in the shuffle,
Look,
I guess.
if my 11-year-old is doing heavy drugs, CPS gets called typically on me, so...
You know what? I think my father should have been called. CPS should have been called on my dad, because you know what? He took me to see Jaws when I was 7 years old.
That's a mark of a good father.
And it damaged me. I cannot swim in the deep end of a pool.
I did have that for a while, but not because of Jaws, just because of deep water.
Otherwise, my dad was an incredible dad.
I saw Jaws last year in 3D, and that was actually really cool.
It holds
I
up.
bet.
It's actually really cool in 3D.
I bet. The original Jaws?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought
the
you
one I
meant Jaws
watched.
3 in 3D.
No.
And I was
No.
all,
those don't-
Actually, I've heard that movie is really good in 3D.
Oh, God.
It's terrible otherwise.
So Orlando Bloom, who is Katy Perry's husband, came out and said her space trip was embarrassing. According to British tabloids, Orlando Bloom felt the same way about Katy Perry's space trip as the rest of us all did. A so-called source says, quote, he told her the whole thing looked ridiculous. He said it was cringeworthy and embarrassing.
Are they still married?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it
I think they
sounds
have
like
a
happily.
son. He has reportedly been frustrated with a lot of Katie's career decisions lately, like working with producer Dr. Luke on the new album 143, and the fact that the album and ensuing tour have both been receiving underwhelming responses. The source says he's been concerned about her and trying to get her to slow down, which she won't do. And now she's angry that he's going to the wedding of her space buddy Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos solo while she's out on tour.
That's not going to last.
Nope.
And I heard Orlando Bloom has a giant wiener.
I've heard that too.
Well, there were pictures that were floating around.
When they went to like a nude beach in Italy.
Yeah.
Also, I watched a movie recently. I can't remember what it is. It's from the last couple of years that he's in. He's a terrible actor now. He sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like not given a good performance in a
Since
while.
what?
Maybe
What was he
Pirates
good
of the
in?
Caribbean.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, here we go again.
What?
Hailey Bieber ditched her wedding ring. She was spotted out and about in New York City a couple of times on Thursday, minus her wedding ring.
Okay, that also could just be laziness.
Yeah, it could be.
That's such an underwhelming, like...
Justin Bieber is not okay, you guys. I'm so worried about him. He looks
He's
terrible.
got the money to go to therapy
No,
or
he
rehab.
doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He sold his entire catalog. He had to
He's got the
cancel a
money.
tour.
He's got the money.
He has financial woes.
Are
I
you
read
suggesting that he has no money?
that. Yeah. That
Really?
he's stressing about money. He's stressing about
Sure.
Diddy. He's stressing about being a dad. He's stressing
If he's... What?
about everything.
Do you read his mind?
I just have... I'm
No, you
feeling
don't.
him.
No, you don't.
Okay. This Nick Cannon was on a recent appearance on a podcast, and he tried to name all 12 of his children, and he choked.
Oops.
To be fair, he admitted right off the bat that it usually gets him in trouble. The ones he failed to name were his two youngest, Zeppelin, whose mother is Abby De La Rosa, and Halo Marie, who he had with Alyssa Scott. Cannon blamed his need to procreate on the King complex. God,
I've heard he's kind of a piece of shit.
I bet he is a pain in the ass.
I don't know.
I've heard he's not a nice person.
Well, he needs to put that thing away because there needs to be no more kids.
Oh,
just
from
needs
Nick
to-
12
Cannon's.
kids,
you
my
know?
God. And doesn't he pay? Isn't the thing like he pays child support for like all?
Well, I
Yes.
would imagine.
My
Yeah.
God.
Hopefully.
So, Elio set the record for the world worst Pixar opening ever. Pixar's Elio set a record this weekend, but it's not one the company can be proud of. With a $21 million box office take, Elio had the worst opening ever for a Pixar movie. Interestingly enough, the previous record holder is one that started it for Pixar. Toy Story, that opened over Thanksgiving in 1995, made $29.1 million in its first 3 days. Its 5-day total was $39 million.
I don't even know what this Elio
I don't either.
thing is.
I don't think there was like any marketing for
no
it.
No, there
marketing,
wasn't.
So
Yeah.
maybe that's it.
If you want to watch this now, it is on HBO Max. Oh, and by the way, speaking of HBO Max, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish watching And Just Like That.
No, no.
Oh,
it's no cringy.
I could feel my brain leaking
I
out of
can't.
my ears watching the most recent episode.
That's the Sex in the City
Oh, my
reboot,
God. It was
Okay.
awful.
and it's
Wicked beat out a Minecraft movie at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
Wait, whatever.
my son was so addicted to Minecraft.
I haven't seen the movie.
I
I'm sure
have
it sucks,
never seen it.
but I don't really think of Wicked as a kids movie.
Jack Black won for Best Actor though for that. He was in
Ariana
it.
Grande won.
Oh,
Best
okay,
Actress.
okay.
I think Wicked is unbelievably overhyped.
I thought it was good.
I
haven't seen
need
it.
to see it.
I
You
just
haven't
think
seen
Wicked
it?
as a concept is very.
But weren't the visuals just incredible
Oh my
and
God.
the
It's-
singing?
yeah,
I've
it
seen it
was.
3 times.
I've heard the
was
biggest
really good.
complaint is that it is way too long.
It's very
Like
long.
it should be cut in half. It's so long.
Yeah.
Coming up on our Thursday podcast, I'm going to tell you, if you're brave enough and if you think you have what it takes, there's a casting call in PB on Saturday for a major TV show.
I think I know what it is because I got the email.
Okay,
A
don't
pass.
say anything. I'll tell you what it is, where it is.
You and I could do it.
No way.
What is
We
it?
Why?
are way too old.
Is it like Love Island or something?
It's.
Or
I'll
Love
tell you
Actually?
coming up on Thursday.
Love on the Spectrum.
We could.
on the spectrum.
Is it like a
I
reality?
love that show.
Is it a reality show?
It's a reality show, yes.
Yes.
It's got to be like Love Island or something.
So we'll talk about
right.
it on
60 and
Thursday.
kicking. Is that what it's called?
16 and kicking.
60.
Senior swinging.
Enough. Oh my God! And I got the burial email.
Oh, you did finally?
I did.
Oh my God. I get those like every other week.
Well, it has started.
You better hop on that, Laura.
Your
You're
burial
getting there.
plot. Get your burial plot.
Just freaking bury me out there.
Do you
Don't
want to be
spend the
buried
money.
together? Should you and I be buried together?
She'll have to because she'll need to piggyback off of your burial site.
I know.
yeah.
I know.
I could do the 2 for 1.
Well, you have your family plot. Like I don't want to
Well,
be
you
buried
could
with your family.
be right there. Why?
I'll just. I told
Why
you
don't we
what
do
to
this?
with me.
Listen, why don't we do this? I'll get cremated and I'll hold off doing anything until you go, and vice versa. Like if you go first, and then we can just mix our ashes together.
And we'll do the
Ooh.
party where
Yeah.
everybody can take a scoop of us
Yeah.
together,
Oh.
and they'll always have part
Yeah.
of Laura Kane. After
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wrap it.
Boom, boy.
God.
It'll be the final Laura Kane After Dark meet and greet.
God, God.
I'm gonna do a line of your ashes.
Oh, that's so hardcore.
Wow.
That's badass.
I'm
That's like
hardcore.
that's like
is-
jackass material.
You'll be up for weeks.
Haven't you ever met me? You know how hardcore I am.
You're gonna have so many toxic substances
my
in your
God.
body.
So lively and full of energy.
All right, we'll be back on Thursday, guys. Love you. Thank you
Love
for
you.
watching live. See you. Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Oh my God, I love you, my sweet babies.